Good day, collective. Nice to be here again. Thank you for being here. Oh, I've got to better get the microphone. Yeah, thank you for being here again, and welcome to my channel. And yeah, welcome to paradise. I've been working hard this morning because I've lost a worker, so I'll have to take up the slack, but all good. So if anybody's looking for an alternative lifestyle they could yeah, come and live and work here. So Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit guides, Holy Angels, please give us a clear and concise message. Please speak through me, speak to me, speak through me. Holy Spirit, in the name of Jesus, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. All negative energy projections will be returned to sender immediately. And yeah, thank you for being here today, and thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. It's very, very much appreciated. And let's get stuck into it. Okay, what message have we got for the collective today, Holy Spirit? What message? What message? There might be a fuckwit somewhere, a new friend. Okay, so there's a new friend on the horizon. Well, that's good. Inheritance just showed itself. A new friend. Addiction. Okay, so somebody's new friend could have an addiction. That makes life difficult. What else have we got? Bitcoin is in reverse. Somebody might be broken. Somebody could be... I've got Kraken here, which is the big sea monster in the deep, right? And then we've got a wind. I'm not sure whether I'll take those two. I'll see if they come out again, then I'll use them. But okay, there could be a win of some sort. Somebody's triggered. They have a weakness. Triggered. We have land. And expose is in reverse. Somebody could be saying not to reveal where somebody is at this time, because it came out with land, expose, and land. So somebody might be needing to keep something to themselves because somebody has a weakness, and that probably could be a lost cause. We've got coward in reverse, but that could come out as bravery. Somebody might need to be brave at this time. So weakness and lost cause. Okay. Someone's triggered. All right. Let's see what this is about. All right. Seems to be a fair bit of traffic today. What day is it? Thursday. That could be why. It's quietening down now because the tourist season is over, and now it's coming in for the wet season, so it's very muggy. So all the tourists are kind of going home because it's a little bit too uncomfortable for people. Okay, clarify this new friend here, please, Spirit. So, yeah. So the other person that was working here with me went because they were a bit worried about the uncomfortable weather. We have a tower. A new friend is going through a tower. They're having trouble making a decision about something, possibly making an offer. Clarify this tower, please, Spirit. So we have the Nine of Cups. They may be consuming a lot of resources at this time, and with addictions here, this could be what that is. So what is this not? Yeah, in the darkness. Somebody could be like a closet drinker or something. Somebody's, or they could be a liar, overindulging in lies. We have an Empress in reverse, an injustice. Somebody couldn't make a decision, or somebody was lying about something here. An Empress in reverse. And then we've got injustice. There was an injustice. Somebody may have lied to somebody here. Okay, the Moon with the messages. So these could be the lies. So somebody was doing something in the dark. And this is giving me somebody, maybe telling lies about their overindulgences, their addictions. So we've got a King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Could be Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. There's no deception here. Somebody could be going into Hermit. They could be healing. Okay. Clarify the addictions. Yeah, well, somebody's moving to calmer waters. That's a good sign for somebody. A King of Swords in reverse. So we've got an Ace of Cups, a King of Swords in reverse. Somebody, there could be options. They're weighing up their options because they've been going through karma. A King of Pentacles in reverse. They could be broke and they've become dispassionate about possibly their addiction. So what is this move into calmer waters? Yeah, somebody's going through some conflict. So karma did come out. We do have a tower and, we have a conflict. So somebody could be moving away from the conflict, or could be moving to calmer waters is generally moving away from a conflict. Because somebody may have lied about some addictions. We've got Lovers at the bottom of the deck, and they're gaining strength. So what is the calmer waters? Yeah, somebody's short of a quid. They may owe somebody some money. Untempered Lovers. Under judgment. Well, they could have made some poor judgment about a love situation because it sent them broke. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So somebody else could have made somebody broke from their addictions. We have stability. Somebody might be moving towards stability. A Knight of Wands, is that in reverse, Spirit? A Knight of Wands is in the upright. So somebody could be taking some fast action here towards a Three of Pentacles. What is the Three of Pentacles? Okay, a group. They could have been conflicted about gaining some stability here. We have a Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Could be Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra here has got their boundaries up. There's from a High Priestess in reverse who is imbalanced. So somebody's got their boundaries up and they're moving to calmer waters away from conflict because somebody was lying about their addictions. It sent somebody broke. but somebody's gaining some stability and they're moving forward away from some sort of conflict. So they're taking action, sort of like impulsive action, to gain some stability here in some organization or a third, like a, I don't know, it could be like some sort of institution or some sort of organization that may help people with addictions. Somebody might be doing something like that. Okay, what's this triggered? Sun. Triggered by exposure. Somebody's been exposed and they're triggered about that. They're a Knight of Pentacles, so they don't want to make an offer to a Queen of Swords because they're exposing some sort of past or exposing family. The Sun, clarify the Sun, or this could be, clarify the Sun. The Ace of Cups, options in love. So somebody's looking for some options here. Somebody's looking for some options in love. Or illusions of love. Oh, there was illusions of love. Okay, so somebody was exposed for some sort of illusions in love. And somebody's taken for a ride. They may have obviously had some addictions and it sent someone broke. And that caused them to be in conflict because somebody was lying. They were doing this, something, overindulging in the dark. So someone's moving to calmer waters. So this could be somebody's, so somebody's gaining a new friend here, and it could be somebody who's moving away from this situation of this person with addiction. They could be weighing up their options in love. Well, they may be weighing up their options to seek some sort of happiness here and put some love on themselves. We have a King of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, definitely this person is broke. They're not bound anymore though, but they are still going through someone's karma. And I said for going through someone's karma, so somebody's taken up someone else's karma because they had illusions of love with somebody that was heavily indulging in the dark. And now they've got the messages that somebody was lying about their addictions, and it caused some conflict. So now somebody's moving away to get some sort of stability, and they may be seeking some sort of help from a group of people or an organization or something. Okay, clarify the land. I just heard misinformation, but we have the Two of Wands in reverse again. So I've seen that before at the beginning. The High Priestess and the King of Pentacles both in reverse. Land, under land. So this High Priestess and this King of Pentacles have got no offers coming in. Maybe they're trying to sell a piece of land or something. The Lovers. So this is a love situation here. Somebody is seeking possibly to be single. They might be withdrawing an offer of love. And they may be seeking to be single. So this is a King of Pentacles and a High Priestess in reverse, both in reverse. So this High Priestess in reverse could be some sort of spiritual person, but they're in the reverse, so they're not on the good side of things. And the King of Pentacles is broke because of this person. It's something to do with the decision made on a property. What is this land with the Two of Wands? What is this? The land with the Two of Wands. There needs to be some sort of balance here. We've got a King of Cups in reverse. Oh no, it's in the upright. Yeah, no, there's no deception with the King of Cups. So something to do with land. Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Walking away and ending. So somebody's walking away from what they thought was stable, from a piece of land, but I think somebody wants to get away from someone. We've got a King of Cups who's in this King of Pentacles energy. We have a Queen of Wands in reverse, going through karma. So there's a Queen of Wands who's going through karma, who was obviously a closet drinker or a drug taker of some sort. Somebody wanted to move away from this person because this person was sending them broke, and they were causing conflict to their stability. There could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries here. Somebody's seeking possibly some sort of help from some sort of institution, because they've been exposed and they're seeing some sort of illusions going on about this Ace of Cups situation. So somebody's triggered about somebody's love or something. Or they could be in their emotions about something. So they want to end something, they want to walk away. Look. We've got, this could be Scorpio energy with the Death card here and the Water card with the Eight of Cups. But something's to do with some sort of land. And so they're finding it difficult to get some sort of balance with their Pentacles. Or maybe they have balanced it now, because this is the Six of Pentacles in the upright. But a decision maybe to walk away from something here and end something has been a challenge for someone. King of Cups. So expose in the reverse. A King of Swords in reverse. What is this about? Expose someone's work. Page of Swords, some sort of knowledge is in reverse, and Empress in reverse. Is not remorseful. So that Empress in reverse could also have been that Queen of Wands in reverse. So something at work, so something to do with work here, with this King of Swords. So this King of Swords might have been trying to stop somebody from exposing something with the World card in reverse, but something's not over, and the Page of Cups is in reverse. This may be not new. This could be some sort of old energy. King of Swords, reverse. Somebody's got no integrity at work, in a work situation. And it's like the Page of Cups being in reverse and the World card in reverse. There's some never-ending cycle here of being at the beginning of something. Like, somebody felt like they just keep repeating itself, like not actually getting anywhere. Somebody felt like, okay, so somebody felt like that they were working in circles, like never ending. So they walked away but somebody had no integrity, being a King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so they ended, this is a work situation, obviously. So they walked away and ended, but they were trying to weigh up their options with their pentacles, trying to gain some sort of stability, but there was conflict within a group. So this group here could be some sort of organisation that somebody was working for. But see, somebody had some sort of addiction which was causing conflict. And somebody was a bit of a hothead with the Knight of Wands here. And they might have been worrying about not having any money. Yeah. So there was a tower here when somebody left a work situation because of somebody's overindulgences. Somebody got this message. Somebody could have been overseas somewhere. When they heard about this conflict on their land, on their property. I see, but there's an Empress in reverse here who is not remorseful about Page of Swords, like no communication. Okay, what is the weakness? What is the weakness here? Somebody's sad. Somebody's crying over spilt milk because somebody's not broken-hearted and they feel weak. Somebody might feel like no one cares. That Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning, a Knight of Swords, and an Ace of Swords. Somebody lied about somebody's movements and being left out in the cold. So we've got the Ace of Swords, a Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So somebody could have lied about somebody's, and then that someone being left out in the cold. Lied about somebody's wand. Knight of Swords, no movement. Somebody might have lied about their, I don't know how to put this. They were left out in the cold, like they didn't get to use their wand. Knight of Swords, and they may have lied about something here. They're all, yeah, like they've made a decision to, this is the decision, this is the crossroads. They might be feeling left out of a group. Well, there's no money involved. They just feel left out in the cold. And that was the weakness, right? The weakness was their wand. And they got nothing coming in. They lied about their wand. That, you know, like what they were getting, like, Ace of Wands, well, they're passionately begin a High Priestess. They may have lied about a High Priestess. Lovers, being lovers. Strength. Devil. Okay. Devil energy, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. In devil energy, they feel like a fool. So, so their weakness was not only their overindulgence with some sort of substances, with their addiction, they may have lied about a love situation here with strength, because there's a high priestess here. It could have been that proved to be too strong. Okay, lost cause. What's the lost cause here? So they were, basically they weren't getting any from the high priestess. Lost cause for a King of Cups. So they gave up and left. And they feel like a fool. But somebody's got a victory. 6 of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse. So we still have a Queen of Wands in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So someone's in regret about an Emperor. So what's this? This is something else. Someone's not bound here to an Emperor, or a Queen of Wands is going through karma because they're not getting an offer from an Emperor. They've not got any ties to them, untempered. I don't know. So what is the victory? We have an Empress in reverse. Here she is again. Somebody that doesn't know something about somebody here. There's a injustice here with this Page of Swords. Somebody, and this Empress in reverse. So where does this person come into it? We have Magician and the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's in the background. We have a Queen of Wands again in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So somebody was in the background doing magic. This is something that somebody doesn't know, trying to cut out someone's money. Because this is a work situation, right? This is like someone doing magic in the background towards somebody's work. Somebody's this person feels like they've won something. Clarify this. Empress in reverse. Holding back. This is why this person is an Empress in reverse. An Empress in reverse feels like they have a victory. A Hierophant. 4 of Pentacles. This person feels like holding back from an Emperor. Here he is again. So we have an Empress in reverse and an Emperor in the upright. Somebody holding back from an Emperor. This King of Cups could be this Empress in reverse. Holding back from the Emperor, so holding something back in this work situation, left them out in the cold. Oh, somebody's stabbing someone in the back, right? The way that just flicked out into my hand, it was just like, yep, that's... Somebody's stabbing someone in the back now. People get bitter. Hermit. Somebody's stabbing the hermit in the back. Somebody who likes to stay to themselves. This could be, and we have this injustice again. It's something that somebody doesn't know. A new perspective on the Hierophant. We have an injustice and knowledge in reverse. So somebody's got a new perspective on this. Now this is the Three of Pentacles here on this group, this organisation. An injustice on some sort of knowledge that somebody doesn't have. Somebody was untempered in keeping somebody in poverty. Judgment here is in reverse, and that Page of Wands is sore. I heard sore news, like sore. Was it like sore news, like bitter news, or sore? Was it a sore loser? Is what I heard. Yeah. Yeah, so somebody's sticking the knives into somebody because of their own choices. Well, it's like a bitterness. Because somebody felt like they were out in the cold in a work situation. They felt like they were working, going round and round in circles, not getting anywhere with this work situation, but this Empress in reverse at this work situation. And somebody didn't know this. But now somebody's got a new perspective on this situation. Because somebody's sticking in their knives because they're bitter about it. Their own choices to move away. Moving to calmer waters because they got a message that caused a tower. And they become conflicted in their stability. And they were feeling triggered because they felt poor or they weren't getting the right offer. They were conflicted and they might not have been getting the right amount of something for what they were doing. The sun, illusions of love, and they had illusions of love. This is something that somebody didn't know. So they ended something and walked away. But this person had no integrity at work, or they felt like somebody didn't have any integrity at work and they were just working around and around in circles and always at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like not getting anywhere, just, it's always at the beginning. Like, but I think it's that kind of work where, you know, it's a bit like your house is always needing work, right? Like it has to be like a constant thing, it doesn't end. But that's life too, right? It's a constant cycle, you know, like you have to, you know, clean every week. It's not like you just clean and then it's finished. It's like it's continuous, or whatever the work may be. It's that kind of work. But somebody felt like, yeah, sad that somebody was not heartbroken over some sort of lies here with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Nothing coming in with the Wand and the High Priestess. Lovers situation, because somebody was too strong. This is like a knockback, right? And so then they decided to lie. Or they lied in the first place. And they felt like a fool. And so they stabbed So then they felt victorious about leaving and stabbing somebody in the back, holding back, because an empress, so this person may have said that somebody was not an empress in the upright. This is the high priestess here. To possibly get an emperor to hold back, or somebody held back from an emperor. But somewhere along the line, somebody, let's see if we can clarify the Ten of Swords. So yeah, it's like doing magic, like this is like black magic, this is like there's some knowledge here that somebody doesn't know about. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords.
Yeah, no love.
No love. They felt like they were being backstabbed because they never got any love. They felt isolated. But what's the Six of Wands then? Three of Swords. They're heartbroken over somebody's victory. Somebody's heartbroken over somebody's victory. What is? Okay, clarify the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Clarify. If I have to. Six of Pentacles. If I have to balance things out. Holding back. Could have been a situation where somebody was heartbroken because they didn't get a chance with somebody here, and therefore it was like it made the work like ugh, like they didn't want to do the work, and so they held back from an emperor. The emperor must be the boss. Nine of Cups. Somebody's wish fulfillment. Or perhaps they believed that somebody else was somebody's wish fulfillment, but Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. Yeah. Somebody's manifestation. Two of Swords. And a bad investment. So somebody could have been telling somebody that somebody else was a bad investment to this boss. Somebody was saying to somebody that somebody was a bad investment. And I feel like this is sort of like somebody being bitter here. And so they backstabbed somebody and said that somebody else was a bad investment. There's no money here. Yeah. So because somebody felt foolish in there, I don't know what they fucking thought, but it looks like they might be backstabbing somebody's operations because they were bitter about not getting what they wanted. They may have been saying this about a boss situation, a boss figure, that, you know, that the boss is sort of like, oh, well, if I have to pay you, you know what I mean? Something like that. So this person could have been feeling undervalued. Fool, clarify the fool, and so they felt foolish. Missed opportunity. So I feel like somebody's saying to somebody that the boss here has missed an opportunity. Or this empress has missed an opportunity, or maybe both, missed an opportunity for not taking their offer. Because we definitely got an empress here, a high priestess with this lover situation, and the strength, and the ace of wands, and someone lied. What is the lie? The weakness, the lie, the knight of swords. The weakness, the lie, the knight of swords. Yeah, something was ended. Ace of wands. They could have been, I just heard somebody could have been saying that somebody was dried up. Ace, knight of swords in reverse again, clarifying the knight of swords in reverse. Because they weren't getting anything coming in at work. Somebody didn't, and somebody didn't care. I felt like somebody didn't care. So they backstabbed somebody because they didn't get anything that they wanted. And this seems to be in the work situation and this person. 5 of Cups. Yeah, they're sad about this love situation. There was no love situation. Yeah, Knight of Wands. They wanted a victory with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, and because this is the Ace of Wands here, they wanted to stick someone with their wand. But it didn't happen. But this is also the lie. They may have lied and said they did. A Knight of Swords is somebody with no integrity. Knight of Swords. Oh, it's the King of Swords. I'm saying it's a knight. Oof. King of Swords is very lustful. Queen of Wands. Look at that. But this is coming out. This is a King of Swords coming out as a Queen of Wands in reverse. Coming out as a Jezebel spirit. At work. And they weren't getting it with the World in reverse, with the Page of Cups in reverse. If somebody's single. Somebody wanted to stay that way. 2 of Wands. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords in reverse. A decision was not made. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Cold. Somebody thought someone was cold. Or somebody moving to calmer waters. So they ended something. So why is the 6 of Pentacles there? Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? 6 of Pentacles. Somebody's just about the work. So somebody was jealous. And yeah, someone was sticking the knives in to end somebody's pentacles. Somebody's balance. Somebody want to move to calmer waters. Away from the 5 of Swords. Moving away. Clarify the Sun. So Three of Cups, third party, exposed, Three of Cups. King of Pentacles in reverse, somebody didn't. So King of Pentacles in reverse, so somebody could be tight, options. So somebody's weighing up their options. So a third party, this could have been saying, I feel that this is the boss. This person could have been saying someone was tight, or holding back. Nine of Swords, but somebody didn't care. They didn't have any regret about Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups. About their decision. So somebody had no regret. The third party had no regret about decisions of the Sun and the Ace of Cups. Wounded warrior. So somebody was wounded because somebody pretty much wasn't worried about somebody leaving here. So someone was jealous, or somebody just didn't. Yeah, they were triggered because somebody might not have been paying someone enough attention. Illusions. Options. Someone's options. In love. Third party. So somebody was worried about a third party being involved. So somebody. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So somebody walked away from an Ace of Pentacles, from this organisation or group. Five of Wands, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. Somebody in their head about, so this person was conflicted because, and they were in their head about a Queen of Pentacles holding back. Four of Wands, clarified Four of Wands. Yeah. Their wand in reverse. So they weren't getting anything and they were coming forward like a Knight of Wands. This is the Jezebel spirit. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Three of Pentacles, clarify. Three of Pentacles, this is at work. A King of Wands, so third party, King of Wands. So there's a King of Cups and a King of Wands. So I feel like one person's at work. Yeah. A thief. So somebody could have been saying that someone was a thief. At somebody's house. Two of Cups. Giving. Someone over giving. They need to put their boundaries up. Somebody with their boundaries up. Queen of Cups. Messages coming from a Queen of Cups, that somebody's got their boundaries up to some sort of defensive about over-giving with the Two of Cups in a Four of Wands situation, a stability, a thief. So somebody could have been saying that someone was a thief. Six of Swords. Yeah, defensive. Defensive. Clarify the defense. No, six of Swords. The truth. That's the truth. Five of Wands, conflict. Someone was in conflict about the truth. Eight of Wands. Giving. Yeah, this is the offer. The Two of Cups. So somebody was making an offer to to partnership with someone. 9 of Cups, a Queen of Cups, abundance, wish fulfillment, not juggling. No, the Queen of Cups, this mother figure, is not juggling. This is the Empress, the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups is abundant. They're not juggling, they're abundance. They're not playing. And somebody who's waiting for their wish fulfillment, and the 6 of Cups, family. Ships coming in, yeah, so yeah, okay, the Queen of Cups is just waiting for their ships to come in. And we have nostalgia, or the past. Ships coming in from the past. Someone waiting for their ships coming in from the past. The Tower, defense. So this is a defense. So okay, that could have been. So the Queen of Cups could be defensive because of experiences in the past, and so they've got their boundaries up, and that's caused this person a tower, and that's why they've walked away from this work situation, because they never got what they wanted. And that was, and they felt like that they were going around in circles. And someone was cold and only there for the money. Well, it's work, right? So somebody ended a situation, but they were bitter. But clarify the 6 of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Messages. So there's messages about some money coming in and somebody being jealous, and they're conflicted about stability, someone's stability. Yeah, and they want to stick the knives in. Look, there's the King with his knife, ready to stick in someone. And we had the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords there. Because they never got their love offer. Nor any Pentacles. So, they wanted to sabotage somebody else's Pentacles because they were heartbroken. Yeah, look, 10 of Swords again, with the King of Swords in reverse, which is somebody with no integrity. They didn't want to be left out in the cold. And then we've got Thief and Burden. So somebody about investment. So somebody could have been calling somebody a thief in the way that they manifest in their business. So this person could have been saying that, yeah, the boss here was a thief because they didn't give this person enough. So, or you know, like weren't appreciated enough or something like that. Causing conflict in their own mind. So let's just have a look to see who it is here. So who's involved in this situation, please, Spirit? So this person is using their mouth to backstab people. We've got a sister, somebody's sister. They could be talking to a sister. Clarify. Somebody's father. A Libra. Anyone else here? So this is somebody's father and their sister. And a Libra. Could be a Libra. Message that somebody's no longer a friend. So this could have been somebody's new friend at work. Yeah. See? Yeah. A coven, a group. This is the work, somebody at work, coven. Sagittarius is here. Anyone else? Anybody else in this situation? Anybody else here? Aquarius. Cancer is in reverse. And someone's daughter. These could be the people involved or the people this person's talking to, because this is what the backstabbing is here with the Ten of Swords. It's the message or the post that somebody is talking about their situation, but this person has no integrity. Apparently Shire. So Shire is here. I could be talking to a whole Shire. What the hell? And a church. Oh wow, homeless Pisces, a Leo. So we've got a homeless person and Pisces. Or somebody could be homeless and in their feelings. I think that's what it is. A sister. Is there anyone else? And then we'll close it out. Oh, let's just get an outcome for the collective, shall we? All right, we'll leave that there. Yep. Let's ask for an outcome for the collective in this situation. What is the outcome for the collective in this situation? The collective being the High Priestess. What is the outcome for the High Priestess in this situation? There's an illness here. Somebody's wishing ill will. Short illness. So it's just like a short hiccup. It's just going to be a little short hiccup here. Yeah, somebody in high honor. In a living room. An official person is not ended. So clarify the official person, high honor, not ended. Partnership is in reverse. So that was that. Marriage in reverse. There's no prison, there's no bonding contract, there's no binding contract here. Unexpected money. How is that supposed to come out? Yeah, no unexpected money for a new beginning. What is this? No unexpected money for someone. A meeting in reverse. There's no meeting. No meeting in reverse. Because of somebody's murky thoughts about somebody's not having a gift. So I get that this is this other person that's walked away. There's no contract, they're not getting any money, there is no meeting, murky thoughts about no gift, so there was no offer here. But what about the high honor with the official person here? The high honor, clarify the high honor. Somebody was sad. Somebody's in high honor. It's not his thoughts, he's not thinking that. So, what is this? A house. So this person is not thinking highly of this person and this house, or, workplace. The main male. So yeah, this person's not thinking highly about someone. And they're on a long road. A long road. They've got a long way to go on this job, this new beginning. Clarify the new beginning for a rich man. So this is the boss. Bad news. So this is the bad news is that this person, has left. In judgment. So they're making a judgment. So, but what is here for the collective? For the collective. What is here for the collective? What's the outcome for the collective? So we know that there's high honour, but pleasant news. Oh no, it's hope. Sorry. So the hope might be pleasant news. Hope. Clarify the hope. There's still hope. Oh, for a thief. What is this thief here? Hope for a thief. Sad news. What is this? Sad news, thief. Bad news and thief. Hope for bad news. There's no legal matter here. Hope for a thief. Somebody could have been calling someone a thief. Yeah, because this person that's left, I feel, was calling the boss a thief. A pleasant letter is in reverse. So it's bad news that somebody occupation in reverse. Yeah, change is in reverse. So somebody's not moving. There's no grief. A rich girl in reverse. Now let's see how that comes out one more time, because that was not clear what that was saying to me. When we've got high honour and then we've got a new beginning, a long road, so I'm a bit confused. So I'll just ask that question again. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, please allow me to actually see this clearly, please, Spirit. What is the outcome in this work situation for the collective? Again, a short illness. Again, I'm feeling this is like a short hiccup. What is this? Short illness? What should the collective expect in this situation? A rich girl. Yeah, no work. It didn't work. I see. What didn't work? What? The gift. What this person was offering didn't work. The gift was in reverse. They didn't take a gift. They didn't take a gift. Could somebody have been saying that somebody was ill? Somebody didn't take a gift. A rich man. Main female in reverse. What's going on here? Occupation in reverse. No gift. But we've got a rich girl. What is this short illness? Short illness, clarify again. The living room, right? Clarify the rich girl. There's no legal matter because there was no contract. The occupation in reverse. Clarify the occupation in reverse. Yeah, so there's no legal contract. Occupation in reverse. A long road. There's a long way to go for a gift. The gift in reverse. Clarify, there's a lot of work. A gift in reverse. A good lady. Clarify, the good lady. A meeting in reverse. Okay, the rich man, clarify the rich man. Good Lord in reverse. Official person, because that's the boss. But it's saying this is not a good, no expectation. So the boss has no expectations of anyone with no contract. Clarify the good lady. There's no big love. No big love. No change. So it's the same. What is this? No movement, no change. It's not over. So it's the same. Nothing's changed. In this judgment. So clarify the court. The court. High honour. We've got hope and new beginning. So the high honour is here again. And then the marriage is in reverse. So let's clarify the high honour with this main male. So somebody's in high honour. What does that mean? It's main male. No murky thoughts. So somebody feels the collective is okay. There's no change, like they haven't changed their opinion because of this other person that was backstabbing, I see. So there's no change in the opinion of the boss. Gotcha. No murky thoughts. Yeah. Pleasant news is in reverse for this bad news. There's no murky thoughts to do with this bad news about a love situation and no marriage. So no partnership. So yeah, so that's what it's saying, that this person was unable to change the opinion of the rich man towards the collective, because they feel that that's what they were doing. They were sticking the swords into somebody because they never got what they wanted. But it didn't have any effect on this boss. The boss holds the collective in high honour. So nothing to worry about. It's the same. There's no change in that respect. It's just a hiccup. It's just a hiccup for the boss. So what? Yeah. So it didn't stop anyone on a journey. Or someone's not moving on, not going on a journey. Yeah, no change, right? So let's ask, so is there someone else coming in to fill this work position? We have hope. Clarify the hope for a new house. Clarify the new house. High honour. Clarify the high honour. The thief. How come this thief keeps coming out? What is this thief? A good lady. How come I've got a thief and a good lady? This is very contradictory. I don't understand. Spirit, what's going on here? Good lady. Oh, that flipped over. Occupation. Work. Occupation. No meeting in an occupation. A meeting in reverse. What's the meeting in reverse? Like there was no need for... We have the living room. Clarify the living room. No change. So high honour for a thief. I still don't understand why there's a thief here. Why is there a thief here, Spirit? A new beginning. A thief is getting a new beginning. Who's the thief? Who is the thief? Somebody. The marriage in reverse. The person who never. So somebody could have been calling somebody a thief. But this is coming out as somebody in high honour and a good lady with a new beginning. No change. No meeting. Why is a marriage in reverse? There's no legal matter. No legal matter. On a long road. A long road, long distance. Sad news for a rich lady. A rich girl, sad news. Sad news. A lot of money. So, a lot of money? What is a lot of money? This is giving me like no grief. This is like rags to riches. So, the thief here could have been like, somebody was seeing somebody as a thief, or somebody was calling somebody a thief. This is like, now we've got a lovers and a partnership. There's no grief here. There's like a lot of money, and somebody got murky thoughts. Murky thoughts. Somebody's not grieving unexpected money in reverse, and illness. No unexpected money, murky thoughts about a partnership, no grief, a lot of money. Somebody doesn't want any grief. Judgment, the call, the journey, male, female in reverse, and the rich man. No gift. Poor news. Unexpected. Police. I don't know. Collective. I don't know. It just seems very contradictory. So let's just see who's actually ill, because it kept coming out, this illness. A short illness, clarify, or is this just a short hiccup? Who is this, the short hiccup? Who? Because it's coming out as the collective, right? Short hiccup. No passionate new beginning. Somebody could have been saying that somebody's got like a STD, or no unexpected money. Murky thoughts. This is what somebody was thinking, and that's why. Somebody was taking a gamble. What? Murky thoughts. Somebody didn't get third party in reverse. There's no third party. Success in love. No burden. There's no burden here with the third party. Grief in reverse. A deception. No grief. Deception. A lot of money. 10 of Swords. Somebody trying to put a spanner in, yeah, like 10 of Swords, somebody's money. This is somebody stabbing somebody in the back. But somebody else doesn't care. That's with the grief in reverse. They're not burdened by this. There's no third party. Somebody took a gamble. No unexpected money. Oh, somebody might have been gambling. There's no unexpected money, and there could be somebody's passion. Somebody could have been gambling. Literally. 5 of Wands, no conflict. What is the sad news about then? Sad news? Someone moving away, calmer waters. Rich girl is not sad. Being homeless. A Knight of Cups, and a love offer. Not sad. Well, there could be an apology for somebody. Somebody who just not worried on this journey, long journey. Clarify the long journey. Not sad about this offer. So the King of Cups. So he's not sad about this offer. Legal matter. There's no legal matter. Yeah, jail. So somebody's just in their head. There's no legal matter. Marriage in reverse. Ending. 4 of Swords. So somebody's like licking their wounds kind of thing, like Knight of Swords, because they didn't get what they wanted. Well, somebody could have even been, I don't think this is, Knight of Swords, clarify the Knight of Swords, clarify the Knight of Swords, the truth. So the truth is here, with a 9 of Pentacles, somebody's single. The truth about why somebody's single. Clarify the child, small child. Work. You're beginning in work. Change in reverse with the living room. Change in reverse with the living room. Balance. So somebody's balancing their pentacles. Somebody's balancing their pentacles in a living room. There's no meeting about an occupation. King of Swords. So somebody can tell somebody something. King of Swords again. So clarify the good lady. Was not wounded. Good lady's not wounded. Clarify the thief. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody was saying that the Queen of Pentacles, this good lady, is a thief. This person of high honour. Yeah, because they were heartbroken. They're actually saying that somebody was a thief. The house. Clarify the house. A Knight of Wands. Somebody was wanting to come in all hot and bothered to someone's house. Hope, with hope here. Oops. Clarify hope. Hope. Juggling. Hoping to juggle someone. 2 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups. Somebody wanted the 10 of Cups at this house. They were heartbroken because, and so they called somebody a thief. This is part of their Ten of Swordsing. Yeah. Well, that's a bit below the belt, I reckon. This is, oh, I didn't say, this is what, so this is, because this person was bitter, they're going away and they're talking about how the boss is gambling and possibly, I don't know why, there's no passion here with the Ace of Wands, no new beginning because of this gambling, no third party, there's no, yeah, they're putting the swords in, right? Like saying that there's, yeah. Dear. And saying that somebody, they're heartbroken about somebody with high honour, and so they're calling them a thief. Three of Pentacles. And are not in the Matrix. Is that why? Matrix is in reverse. A Queen of Cups, a mother figure. They're calling the collective a thief because they're not stuck in the Matrix. The Two of Cups, wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, wounded with illusions of grandeur. Don't want to be left out in the cold, no messages of the past. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So yeah, please like, share and subscribe. I hope this is helpful. Yeah, donations and comments are all very well received. I really, really appreciate it. It's good. It's all good. So I'll see you again in the next read. Bye.